you so much for watching the 4 on 5. You know, we can prepare for a lot this week. The CDC even talked about preparing for a zombie apocalypse. Did you miss that one? Oh, yeah. Well, now an article about space hurricanes is one of the top stories on WKRG.com. Kimber, you've been reading this story. The pictures look really cool, but tell us more about this hurricane.
Yeah, Cherish. So this information was just released in Nature Communications Journal, but the hurricane was spotted back in 2014. Space hurricanes do not seem to pose any threat to us, but scientists say they're formed from transfers of solar wind energy and charged electrons. Pandemics, snowpocalypse, ice storms, and now space hurricanes. A team of scientists in the U.S., China, Norway, and the U.K. say satellite observations in 2014 reveal a swirling space hurricane in the upper atmosphere of Earth. This is the first time this has been captured on camera. Scientists say the hurricane was 621 miles wide, rained electrons rather than water, and lasted for 8 hours. Scientists suggest this hurricane highlights the importance of improved monitoring of space weather. Watch this. I know, it's crazy. This was a test launch of the SPACEX STARSHIP SN-10 on Wednesday in Texas. The SN-10 is a prototype for Elon Musk's Starship rocket, which is being developed to take people to Mars. What's cool about this design is that it was meant to have a soft landing on Earth, and the prototype worked temporarily. Engineers say the test flight was meant to gather data of controlling the vehicle on re-entry, and they say that they were successful in doing so. This was a scary scene at a university in Bolivia this week. The railing gave way during a crowded assembly. We've learned that 7 people died in the fall, all between 21 and 23 years old. 4 more students were injured, and the students fell 54 feet, which is just about 4 stories. A pretty shaken incident last night at the Yester Oaks Apartments. Around 6:30, our crews got to the scene on Ponderosa Lane, where we saw this, a car that went through the front of one apartment building, damaging the front window and brick structure. No injuries have been reported. A project to light up a local bridge is gaining traction, and it wants to use the same lighting company used for the Empire State Building. The Perdido Pass Bridge Lighting Project is aimed to add LED lights to the bridge that can change colors for different seasons. Right now, the project founders are working to raise the funding needed, and the next step would be getting approval from the city and several agencies. You can see all these stories and much more on WKRG.com. At the Digital Alert Desk, I'm Kimber Collins, WKRG News 5.